Time now for Hot Picks. We're talking cybersecurity stocks. Joining us from New York is Fatima Boolani. She's Managing Director of Software Equity Research at Citi, and she joins us now. Fatima, what's the macro backdrop like for the cybersecurity providers right now?
Thanks for having me, Paul. Look, secularly, cybersecurity is an incredibly important theme. It's an enduring theme. We've talked to a ton of chief information security officers and chief information officers of some of the largest companies in the world, and cybersecurity continues to be a very high priority area of investment. However, from an investment perspective, these stocks have had a phenomenal run in the last couple of years. And so our stance really is, hey, despite the fact that this is going to be an enduring theme, an investment theme, we're becoming a little bit more selective in the names that we're recommending and advocating to our institutional asset manager clients.
What do you look for in a cybersecurity stock before you issue a buy rating?
We look at a number of things from a bottoms-up perspective. We need the company to have an extremely strong market and competitive position. We tend to prefer companies with multiple products in their portfolio, so they are not stuck being a one-trick pony in specific pockets of cybersecurity. We certainly look for management teams that have developed a track record of execution. And lastly, we are valuation sensitive or valuation sound, if you will, looking for both growth and incremental profitability. So that has typically been our rubric to be very constructive and recommend stocks in the group.
Okay, one name you like is Zscaler, ticker symbol ZS. You've got a buy rating on this one and a price target of $235 per share.
Zscaler is an interesting one. They do check off a lot of these boxes. Now, the stock's been caught up in a little bit of controversy, as it were, as it relates to some dynamics around what their competitive position is like. There's a lot of fear that some of their market position has been eroded by some upstarts. The David versus Goliath dynamic for Zscaler in this particular market in which they play is Palo Alto. So there has been a lot of fear percolating around the company's implicit growth trajectory as a result of some of this controversy and fear. But we just frankly think it's unfounded and really something that the company can navigate around. Now, the next leg of the controversy in this name also stems from the fact that there have been a lot of changes in the company's go-to-market motion, both from a leadership standpoint, but also from a sales capacity standpoint. But we have confidence the company can work through some of these sort of short-term hiccups and execute very well into the back half of the year, which typically tends to be seasonally very strong for the company. So we like Zscaler because it's got a little bit of controversy on it.
Okay. You also like CyberArk, CYBR on the NASDAQ.
This is one of our favorite ideas. This is one we can recommend and sleep at night. It's an incredibly important pocket of cybersecurity around protecting the credentials of the most privileged individuals in your organization, and that happens to be your IT personnel and your IT staff. They've got the master keys to everything in your organization, so you can just use your imagination on what happens when those very privileged credentials or those master keys get into the wrong hands, in the hands of bad actors. And so the core value proposition of this business is really flourishing. And we think the demand trends are, incredibly resilient and very strong. And going back to our rubric of, hey, this is a strong management team that's delivered very consistent results over the better part of the last 5 years, and especially in the last two, when, I think you would agree that the macroeconomic environment had been fairly choppy. This company has managed to earn a lot of stripes and credibility on being able to navigate the business through a lot of those volatilities. And, they also check the box from a growth and a profitability expansion perspective. So this is one that we like. This was only a $5-6 billion market cap company a couple of years ago, but we think this is well on its path to become a much bigger, much stronger company.
Okay, and you also like Rubrik, RBRK. This is a specialist in data backup and recovery at the enterprise level.
So it's got a little bit of the cybersecurity sizzle, and which is why we like it, because we think it's going to be an important multi-year call option on this business. So at the core, Rubrik effectively helps a lot of organizations essentially get back to business in the event of a human error or a natural disaster, but increasingly in many, many cases, a cyber attack when bad actors are bringing your business down and removing your access to your critical data and data systems. And so we really are fans of the core business here. This is, a business that has less than 10% market share in its core data backup and recovery and resiliency market. And the move into cybersecurity, giving organizations insights into how data has been tampered with or manipulated, especially by bad actors in this context, we think these are really interesting tangential growth opportunities where this company has really nice access and exposure to some of the big cybersecurity themes, especially in this age of generative AI, which promises to unlock a lot more data, and unfetters a lot of access to data that needs to be protected and manage the risk of overexposure on the data. So that's one we like. That's a little off the beaten path.
Okay, we're almost out of time, but one name we haven't heard is CrowdStrike. What are your thoughts on CrowdStrike?
This is an A-plus business, but we just are struggling with the valuation here a little bit. But we are absolute fans of the story. This is a multi-year high growth compounder. We do think there might be some near-term slipperiness with respect to the aftermath of the bills that are coming due after the big outage that was heard around the world in July. And so, tactically in the very near term, we do have a little bit of trepidation because the stock is one of the most expensive, not only in cybersecurity, but broader enterprise software. So we're treading a little bit lightly here, but we expect to see any downside dislocation in the stock being picked up pretty nicely.
Fatima, thank you a great deal for this. Fatima